this race. 16 strokes.
Yeah, that was his first shot at a double in the game, and he made no mistake. One apiece it is then. Clark, who made a flying start, pegged back by Wade, as you would perhaps expect, but their impressive darts again. I think the general view is that Wade will pull clear later on, but Matt Clark will use that as an inspiration to try and prove a few people wrong, I'm sure.
Which cues me superbly, Nige, to the story of what he did against Shelton 2 years ago here when he got to the final. Wade was 14-12 down and then blitzed through to 19-17 late on in the semi. You've got it dead right, Nige. If it comes to level at about 10 each, your money would be on James.
It's been a great start by Clark, hasn't it? To be fair, he's been in complete control, averaging 98.2, and with the darts certainly he's been dictating the pace of play. Went for cover, got it right.
Slightly snatchy there, slightly snatchy. The pop style of flipping the dart, high trajectory, sometimes nowhere near as accurate as this. This is the stab, the tungsten stab, Nige, by Wade.
148 needed by Matt Clark, based in Worsley, near Manchester.
94.
Sets himself up nicely, Matt Clark.
Needs trouble now, needs a trouble now, or there's no pressure on Matt.
59.
How about this then? Colourful board
54.
for a matte finish.
54 he needs for 2-1. Tops he needs.
Tops again. Matt Clark, 2-1 up on Wade, and they are his sponsors. They're from Bolton. James, no momentum at the moment.
100.
This is not the man who blitzed Baxter to 10-1 before Baxter pegged back last night. End of that, it was 13-7 away. Take it from me though. As sure as Blackpool's warmer than Barcelona today, Wade will ignite.
66.
We shall see. It's a slow start to the game for James Wade, to be fair. He's not looking like his normal self, but he won't be too concerned. It's still early days, and Wade looking good now.
And now watching intent is the winner a couple of minutes ago, the great Dennis Priestley with the lovely Helen.
Gosh, Dennis, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling absolutely elated, great, Ellen. You know, I mean, to make a semi-final after all these years, obviously 3 finals in the early part of it, you know, 3 straight finals, and I don't know whether I've had 1 or 2 semis before that. Rod Addington beat me. I mean, he was never ever good enough to beat me, but he did that particular time. He had so much luck, it was unbelievable.
Fantastic, the history that you're coming out with after just standing on that stage for however long. I mean, it was a game for the purists, wasn't it? You couldn't get a bus ticket between you at some point.
No, it was really nip and tuck, and I just felt that if I could have made it a little bit easier for myself was probably in the 3rd or 4th session when Alan wasn't hitting very much, and I couldn't capitalise on it, and I feel that if I'd have been talking to you now after losing, I would have looked at that particular part of it, whereas where I'd lost it.
Well, Dennis, we don't talk to losers, we only talk to winners.
Well, you really ought to do, because I mean.
Well, no, we don't like to. They're always a little bit depressed.
No,
afterwards.
well, there's some people wouldn't. I mean, you can always talk to me after I've lost, because I'm a good loser, but I hate losing. Don't forget that. But Alan Tavern's such a nice guy. You know, he deserves a little bit of accolation.
He's been lovely this week. fun. He's
He's
good fun.
he's a lovely guy, a true professional, and played the game in the spirit what it should be. Not all heroics and theoretics and all this.
I know he's a funny guy as well,
Yeah.
isn't he, backstage? He's a really
one-liner
funny guy.
and droll,
He
isn't he? Yeah.
He is. Dennis, can we turn the attentions to the next round and the possibilities of, we love Kevin McDine, he's a great young player, new on the scene, but I've got a feeling if you asked the darts fans who they want to see you play, I think 9 out of 10 would say, for the sake of the history, you and Taylor.
Well, I mean, obviously, I looked at the paper this morning, 1-19, and yet Kevin McDine's got no inhibitions.
He has no fear.
No
fear.
he's not like been beaten so comprehensively by him, and so he's got a chance.
Just want to see you and Taylor because they're always classics and epics. Would you like that?
I'd like to play in the final, and it don't matter who I play against. It's going to be difficult. If Kevin's good enough to beat Phil Taylor, then it's going to be difficult anyway. But obviously, the history and the statistics and everything points to Phil.
Bring it on!
Bring it on! Go on, baby.
I'll let you go and have a lie down, take your new shoes off,
I'm
give your feet a rest.
I'm gonna get off home now and back early morning. Late morning, booking somewhere and put my feet up, ready for a late session, a night session for a change.
Here he goes.
Tommy Cox, thank you for a night session.
Dennis, thank you very much for talking to us. Thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart.
There you go, Helen and Dennis. And that session they're on about doesn't feature Shandy. Tommy Cox is a big organiser of the schedule, and whenever that lass talks to dart players, you can't tell she knows the game. Lovely, lovely. Oh, superb! Third dart night.
Absolutely vital in the context of the leg as well. Wade stepping up for 81 now. Looking to try and break the throw. Going for ball.
Each way bet, maybe not try the bull shot.
56.
Close call from Wadey. Clark now needing 135.
Here we go, bull starts the operation. Bull at 25 would have been a good shot. In fact, 20 needed now. Well, he's been playing for what, 20 odd years, you think you know the maths. But the occasion, massive night, tops for Matt, but double it for James. Double full.
21.
Well. He's missed a golden opportunity there to break Clark's throw, and he needs tops now for a 3-2 lead.
Gets it. Well, look at his pants saying, I'll never be 18 stone again. I'll never re-trouser big. And at the moment, he's leading the holder 3-2.